time travelers, welcome back. I am the Corundum Cat, and we are picking up with episode 10 of our fully voiced long play of 1995 hit RPG Chrono Trigger. And boy, howdy, let's see where we live off last time. We are in the sort of side quest rush, as it were, in the building up our strength, our levels, and our kit before taking the fight to Queen Zeal, the Black Omen, and of course Lavos, interdimensional space parasite par excellence. We picked up the Rainbow Shell along with the Majestic Sunstone last time, and have gotten some fancy kit for Chrono, for Luca, for Marla as well. And let's see, we also kicked down the door of Ozzy's fortress, retrieved Magus's gear, which was stolen from his castle. I guess, look, you have villainous lieutenants, they're going to be villainous with your stuff. That's just going to happen. And now we're kind of wandering around, and we're going to see something about, like, this is one of the sites that was mentioned by the Guru of Time, that, there's this desert in the present that we might be able to solve. So let's see what we can figure out here,
Much of this forest was destroyed in the war against Magus. I toil endlessly to restore it by replanting trees, but now all of them wither and die.
All of them? That's a lot of trees. Feel kind of bad about robbing her. I say kind of bad. Oh, wait, the Cursed Woods is where Frog was hanging out. Yeah, I will be 100% honest. I don't actually know. It's like, yeah, it's a shame, you're shame everything is dying in the forest here. Which of course was destroyed. Yep, we already got that. I feel there's supposed to be a way to trigger a dungeon here. Are we in the wrong time zone? We're absolutely lost. Hello. Hey, good to have you. Yeah, okay. No, yeah, desert is accurate enough and appreciably bleak. Like, I don't think there are any of these that, like, you trigger, that have the wrong, or, like, having the wrong person in the party is a limitation. They usually kind of work around that. Perhaps Captain Cavewoman is not, in fact, our best choice for ecological preservation. I don't know why. Yeah, there's not going to be any spot in 12,000. I assume there's ocean here. Let's just double check that. Yeah, there's your problem. Okay, nothing's growing there. Okay, well, I guess let's test this theory and trade out. We'll trade out Ayla for, I don't know, Frog, or Frog's a native, and maybe, let's try a couple new faces. And if we don't get anything here, I guess we can ask around the nearby village, and if we can't figure it out, we can't figure it out, whatever. Yo, Fiona, pay no attention to the giant talking frog and the man made entirely of metal. Yeah, just same deal. I don't know. I assume I'm missing a trigger for something. Are there any, like, oh man, it's a shame that we don't have enough jerky to replant the forest. We'll check the local pub. Well, we're saved for the time being. Magus is gone, nothing to fear. Yeah, I know about whirlwind energy, man. Why are you telling strangers about whirlwind energy? The Legend of Hero, sword in hand. You know, I kind of like that everyone's just like, oh man, I'm so glad the war's over, the Fiend Lord is defeated, we can do anything we want with our lives. And they're just hanging out in the tavern as always. You know, the more things change. We will cost random people until it makes sense. The hero beat back all the monsters. That Magus survived us in hiding now, so I hear. We can't let the Fiend escape. Think of all the soldiers who fell. Oh man, Frog getting secondhand hit on by the ladies. That's not so bad. Ladies, he's a prince, you know. Froggy just needs a little bit of a kiss. Come on. Everyone all like peace at last, hurrah. You ain't adjusting your prices or nothing. I don't know what you're saying hurrah for. We'll buy a couple of tents on general principle. Maybe we just have to bribe people. That usually works for me. Okay, well... Yeah, we checked the inn, the market. There's only like 6 people living in this town, so I don't know what to tell you. I guess... Anything from... Hey, yo, down in Poor, what do you guys know anything about forestry? They're still on about Frog. Tata's learned his lesson. I don't think he has. I think we should find that kid and we should put the boots to him. The Elder was the great jerky heist. So I think he's played out. Yeah, this is really weird. Like I know that there is a side quest here. I just have no idea how to trigger it. Oh well. Next up on the list, I suppose. Where are we going? We still have the factory in the far future to attend to, and there were those weird vortices in a couple different places. I'm going to see if I can track one down. I forget exactly where it was. I should also say I forget exactly when it was. Not doing a bit, genuine concern. Yeah, okay, here we go. What the heck is this thing? Is it safe? How could it be? The Lost Sanctum. Sounds great. You know what? Sure. This is a good party. What is even happening here? Where are we? My memory banks contain no data on this location. You and me both, robot. You and me both. I think this is new for the remaster. Well, since we've come all this way, shall we have a look around? Like, they're asking the question to Chrono as if he is suddenly going to start responding to external stimuli. What? Our odds against these numbers are unfavorable. It would be inadvisable to fight here. We should return. Why are our numbers unfavorable? These robots are all cowards. Yo, I bet we bring the Fiend Lord. The numbers are too great. We must withdraw for now. Dude, don't they work for you? I can take them. That's one cast of Luminaire. Also, Magus, my god, man, those are your people. Well, you're adopted, I suppose, but like, yo, just show up and be like, the rumors of my death were greatly exaggerated. I can take them. I'm upset that it's not letting me try. I mean, I guess our usual question. Okay, do we have to? Let's poke at the future and see. Okay, no, there's nothing existent in this time unless the yeah, I can't interact with that. How very strange. There are already a number. Okay, I mean, there's already been a number of side quests in this nearby town, but I guess in standard JRPG fashion, let's ask. You know, oh wait, there's not a town nearby. There's there's Ozzy's fortress. Yeah, that's not doing us any good. Huh. I mean, they said come back. Is it as particular and silly as we just have to leave and go back in? That can't be right. No, the monsters are still there. And we are still disallowed from violence. Ugh. I hate peaceful interactions. You know, I feel like, just to test the theory, like, I feel like if we had a ferocious cave woman warrior in the front of the party, I don't think Ayla would be like, oh man, there's too many of them, because I definitely do advanced mathematics now. I think if anyone is going to recklessly attack a room full of monsters, it should be Ayla. Many monster. Hey, the fight here. Lose. No go. Okay. Everyone has become cowards. Infuriating. Man. It's like we're hiding the side quests. I don't like that. Okay, so that, just looking at the map, so the south is the Giant's Fang, the north is the Sun Shrine, we don't have any business there, Guardia Castle should be pretty much played out, the Magic Cave, I don't believe gets us anything, I suppose we could take a poke through there, but I don't really think we need to. Who do we talk about replanting a forest? Yeah. Trying to think, like, what's related to that. We briefly had seeds in our possession. We gave them to those, you know, shiftless yokels in the far future, so they could inevitably squander them whilst they are starving to death eternally in the ruins of their once great cities. Which, for the record, good for them. Yeah, I don't think there's anything up in the Denador Mountains. The wind has gotten better because Massa and Mune are on our payroll, and, you know, Frog's scabbard. Huh. How perplexing. I was gonna say, is it something incredibly opaque, like we have to just spend the night in her home? All of them, all the trees wither and die. Okay, huh? What could we? What could be the key here? I mean, she calls out Magus as being responsible. Do we have to have him do some penance here? Nope. That'd be funny. She's like, man, hey, Fiend Lord. Why you the one slur, my dude? Me and the Lorax got beef. We've had everyone interact with this woman in some capacity except for Nadia, so yeah, just trying her, no difference. Yeah, no idea. Okay. I guess, you know what? Let's knock over a factory full of robots. I ain't sure why they don't want this problem solved, but they don't. Oh, so where'd I park my time machine? Get me out of this pit. Oh, I guess while I'm thinking of it, did we have any errands in 65 million? We have a dactyl. People like dactyls. I'm wondering if there's another one of those inexplicable vortices. Vortexes? Vortices. Yeah. There is. Okay. Okay. Is this one gonna be full of monsters that we're gonna refuse to fight? Like some sort of time cowards? Or are we going to sabotage it in the past and then go back? Okay, so this is the same spot. And okay. This appears to be a settlement. We may be able to find people nearby if we search. Alright, so something is happening. This is a big place. Okay, so this is the Lost Sanctuary. Oh, this is the settlement of the Earthbound ones. From 12,000 BC. Yeah, I mean it's been rearranged slightly, but by and large, this is the same place. And in the future, monsters are going to move into it in large number, because I mean, ready-made, awesome cave system. Sure, why wouldn't they? So I guess if we like repopulate it, resettle it in the past, we can do something about that. Nothing here. Go other place. We didn't search that at all. I mean, I guess when Ayla seems really confident about something, don't try to second guess her. Because she has clubbed men to death for less. What a peculiar dungeon. And this is the Guardia Forest, of all places. No person. Monster eat person? Probably. Come, fight monster. Beat all. Oh yeah, okay. So we get rid of the first generation of monsters in the Sanctum. Then we can go back to 600 and it should be populated, or have at least different monsters. Yeah, okay. I'd normally like a source of fire damage for these big hammer guys, but I have a feeling that this crew is mighty enough. Speaking of which, here's Wonderwall. Yeah, again, I really feel like that was the solution, like, in the Sanctum of the future. It's like, oh no, all these monsters filling the entire screen, whatever shall I do? Man, we gonna fight some kids? We gonna fight some monster kids over there? I see them. Yo, bring all your boys in. We solving this problem. They didn't even know they were the problem. Robo's a little slow, but won't hurt to get him a little more XP and a little more TP. Tech points before we knock over the factory, where he is definitely going to be required. Oh yeah, bring on. Oh, there's too many. How will we ever? I was expecting something a little more rumble-worthy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, a cool attack, and I like that it has a fun counter attack like that. Not gonna help him. Let's boogie. Oh right, that's not gonna actually do any damage, it's just funny. In response, we have replaced Chrono with a blender. Guys all crowded with hammers, don't make me a Luminaria. Shoutouts to Expedition 33. Oh, I have a feeling I must have unequipped Chrono's item, which makes his magic affordable, because he is burning through MP now.
Be a monster! Go back!
Yes, let us return for now. Mean. Look, this appears to be a freshly sprouted sapling. Oh, hang on. We want that. We were just having tree problems, my man. Take it with us. It's in a pot and everything. Why have we ceased being kleptomaniacal? Oh, and can I go in and around there? Okay. So. We emptied the monsters out of this place in 65 million. If we go back to 600 AD, then potentially. Also, can I? Yep. Okay. Cool. Hidden treasure chest. They thought they could hide from me. They couldn't. Devil ether. Oh, and so it is the long walk back to here. Okay, so if we go back to 600, can we revisit this sanctum and get like, oh, there's trees there, to see about fixing that desert? I guess we're gonna find out. And if we, displaced a bunch of fiends with violence, that's, because we're the heroes. We've discovered nothing of significance. What shall we do now?
Who's making all that hullabaloo outside? Go, get yourselves eaten by monsters. Serves you right it will.
Oh, just reptiles. Sweet.
You appear similar in nature to the creatures known as reptiles. Talking apes, and they stand up on 2 feet. What madness is this? Ape no good? You say bad Ayla? You bad reptile. Well, never mind that. Did you not spy any big, strong beasties about? Do you mean the monsters in the forest? We have exterminated them.
Yo, Robo loves extermination. He's built for that stuff.
You what? Oh, you wonderful, beautiful apes! Huh? We're free at last, prisoners in our homes no more, after all those long years of suffering. Come out, everyone, the monsters are gone for good.
Making a lot of assumptions there. Curiously peaceable reptiles. I am totally lost as to what is happening right now.
This isn't some cruel joke, is it?
Yo, my jokes? Never. Never. They are occasionally mean-spirited. Is it truly safe? We can come outside. You have our most heartfelt thanks. Who would have dreamt that ape men would come to save us? Our days of cowering in cramped caves are finally at an end. I hate to tell you this, but y'all, the Ice Age is starting. You know, the sun is about to be blocked out by pyroclastic flow and solar ejecta because of the enormous impact that wiped out the rest of the reptile civilization. No? You guys didn't hear about that? Hey, glad I could tell you first. I've done us a great kindness. We sure have. That's not much. We'd like to offer you this in thanks. After all you've done, it's the least we can give you. Dragon's Tear? What? Well, I mean, provided you've the time and all. Being as strong as you are, I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend an ear when we needed some help, would you? We wouldn't ask you to work for free, of course. We've prepared to compensate you for your efforts, and I think it would be worth your while. What do you say? I mean, I'll hear him out. I'm as confused as anyone. What, they think I'm gonna be on retainer? Oh yeah, stop by. We just mighty adventurers, just stop by in case we ever need you to do chores for us. Yo, that ain't how this works. I rob you and then I flee to another time. That's how this works. These frogs gonna find out. Oh, this frog is the business. That frog is no jobber. It commands lightning. The reptiles are gonna be like, man, can you believe that there's murder frogs in our backyard? I don't know what that just did. I do know that that's gonna wipe that's gonna wipe Robo. Oh, very nearly. Okay. I gotta double up on the ether. That's, oh no! I thought they charmed Ayla for a second there, and just be like, oh, she's still got a lot of her MP if she decides that she really dislikes her coworkers. That is a fight they're not winning. Let's irresponsibly pump Chrono full of Devil Ether. And actually, do I still have them? Do I still have like the anti-fire gear on everybody? Yeah, the red plate and all. Yeah, no, Nova armor. That's what we want. Casual 8,000 gil. Okay, we'll take it. So it looks like there is a larger chamber in that sort of center area. Boss fight, perhaps? Or is that the way we came in? No, to be honest, I'm not 100% certain. That is the way we came in. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, you ever want favors, let us know. Okay, well, let's test the theories about time shenanigans in the area. Whoa! This guy a vendor? This guy's selling pretty high-level stuff. I mean, not the best, but definitely up there. Aeonian gear and such? Huh. Alright. What a curious spot. Okay, so we got rid of we have populated it now with intelligent and I guess friendly reptiles. So let's jump back to I think it was 600 and see if this is in fact the same spot. It has migrated a little bit, but close enough. Continental drift. Okay, over 65 million years. That's fine. I don't question that. Now let's see, is it still full of monsters? Or just reptiles, which, close enough. Okay, reptiles now. Do you worship us? Have we startled you?
Talking apes. Hairless talking apes.
Yo, we just prevented the extinction of the reptiles. They now exist for a further 65 million years. Thank goodness there will be no repercussions to the timeline.
Run for your lives!
Wait. Are you truly talking apes?
Why, say ape, a person, no ape.
I see. So legend is true after all.
Yeah, I knew it!
Legends about us, this is always how it goes. You save the descendants, then you find murals and stuff.
What do you mean, Elder?
It is a most ancient legend. There we go. What did I just say? Long ago, hordes of vicious monsters preyed upon our village, threatening to destroy our people entirely. But just when hope was lost, the most unusual of heroes appeared. I'll give him that. We're an odd bunch. Talking apes. None other. And in no time at all, they drove the monsters away and saved the village.
These apes are the heroes from the legend.
I believe they may well be. Pardon me for being so forward, but might we contract your assistance?
Contract?
I would propose a contract by which we would reward you for aid on certain tasks and errands which we cannot do ourselves. If you've the strength you seem to have, I think you'd find it a profitable proposition. What do you say? I should have done the brain gremlin for this guy. Look at this chap right here. Now, was that civilized? Dear me, no. Then we are agreed, and it's not too sudden. I've tasked for you already. The monsters in the wood beyond are growing in numbers of late. Would you vanquish them for us, brave heroes?
What mean vanquish? Mean eat?
Yes, we will devour the flesh of our enemies. That's how this goes. Okay, I mean, if it's the same forest as before, I do kind of want to see if there's like, oh, you know, check out these saplings. This forest is looking remarkably similar for 65 million years of environmental change. One opening round. 3 crits. 3 hits. 4. Got the sauce for everybody. So my curiosity, is that potted plant going to still be here? And can we steal it, if so? Also, like, they don't specifically say that this little lost sanctum is, like, outside of time, but it kind of feels that way, given the fact that it's like 3 different biomes from other eras scrunched together. I mean, could be wrong, but... Give them the beam! Precisely enough beam. Not a lot of damage, just the correct amount. That's new. Haven't seen one of these little creepy pitcher pots in a while. Yep, they still eat people. Most adroitly. A dragon head. Another item I do not recognize, but we'll have to check on that in just a moment. And we didn't get a notification that all monsters were gone, but... it feels like we've cleansed the Den of Evil. I assume we've earned their trust. I don't like that they're taunting me with treasure chests. I want that money. I want that time money. Mega elixir. Good to have a couple of those in the back. All right, let's look what those items are before I totally forget what we are picking up. So we got a dragon's tear boosts. Okay, boosts critical hit rate and unknown amount. Oh man, that combined with the rainbow, I think Chrono would be hitting crit on every single attack, but the sunglasses are still better. And the dragon head is a helmet, appropriately enough. That is a lot of decent defense, pretty good, and +5 strength. Ooh, woof. I like that. I like that for us. Ayla cannot wear it. Okay, I was gonna say it's like just kind of boost her, boost her. Chrono has 2 items preventing all status ailments. That is definitely redundant. Dragon Head would cost what 4 defense and get us a chunk of attack power. Is that worth the magic defense? I'm actually gonna have to consider that one. I'll give it to Robo. He'll punch harder. Nothing wrong with that. Turbo Ether. At whatever point in the future anyone happens to be watching or listening to this, if you have not seen Turbo Kid, check out Turbo Kid. I won't say it's Dennis Hopper's best work, but I am going to strongly imply it. This place seems pretty well cleansed. Let's see if the reptites are in any way appreciative of our efforts. Also, what is the secret to getting that in the... Oh, must be just from the other side of the map. Ah, well. Don't feel like running back all the way around to find out, because, while I am notoriously hungry for gear, we're doing pretty well in that regard. Elder, what do you got for us? We have vanquished the monsters as promised. Elder, sir. We slew all of them. Heroes, indeed. Please, take the 0 reward. I mean, I like Mega Elixirs, I just feel like we're being shortchanged here is all. Yeah, what a curious sequence all of this is. I guess let's check this sort of... Okay, now it's more forest to another different forest to the south, which is curious. We'll have a quick look, see if there's anything other than the murder frogs. And one of those creepy mutant rats from the future? Well, several creepy mutant rats from the future. Dire rats. Ah, that takes me back. You know you're an adventurer when you're fighting rodents of unusual size. Really the metric for all hired violence. Just casual 50,000 gold sitting in a chest. Yeah, I will steal from these people. Reptile ain't even got commerce. What? Okay, this is a time crash, right? Like this is reality folding in on itself. I can't get around the new, despite how many, no matter how much I bother him. That's fine. The black new, as I recall, are like super deadly. I think he could run a table on us. All tables simultaneously in multiple time periods. Ah, reptites. What a good bonk sound from Robo's fist attack. A little kind of like springing. Boom. That's pretty good. Giant frog? Giant frog? What can I say? Giant frog. Okay. Now, it looks friendly, but I don't know if that means that it is friendly. It is majestic. That much is guaranteed. So, let's agitate it very slowly and very carefully. Oh, okay. I was misled. It was just a regular-sized large frog. I thought it was exceptionally large specimen. I'm gonna make myself feel better by having Robo tackle the guy. Ooh, rapid fire fist. Ooh, I like that. We're gonna try that out. The machine gun punch. Okay, and that is the magic cave into Lavas's castle. Yeah. Alright. I don't know what the point of this sanctum is specifically, but I have definitely correctly identified that it is just all of the different time zones kind of collapsed together. Cool, but not necessarily what I am looking to explore at the moment. Hey TJ, thank you. Enjoy the summer weather. We've all endured a lot to make it this far. And I certainly appreciate the support as we meander through the timelines. I don't like that. Dog steal. Okay, it only stole 8 MP. That's not... Actually, if they steal more MP, that means I get to use more ether. Suddenly, it is deeply important that we rid the world of these dire rats. Their numbers must be parsed down. For everyone's sake. Okay, y'all reptite weirdos, we're getting out of here. If you happen to find some lumicite, that's not even a thing. You can't just make up words. Entries forbidden even to the great heroes. Ah. I have a feeling that if we go like many floors deep into the like different, just like leave one map, come into another, that there's probably like the items they're talking about or they're looking for, and then that will unlock more kit. But I'm just a caveman. This future frightens and confuses me, and I have exactly one. We're gonna do exactly one more attempt on that fixing that desert, since we know that there's trees in the Sanctum 65 million, and see if that is in any way related. And if not, we're going to the future to fight up a factory full of robots. Well, beat up, fight up. Robots will be engaged in pugilism. An ape will die on every page. I mean, not us, but apes in general. Yeah, still not getting any hook on what to do about this forest situation. Alright, weird. They can solve their own problems. I'm in no hurry to do it for them. I was being nice. And, okay, the Sanctum does not exist in 1000. Don't know why. Not sure what happened to it. I don't think we have any business. Actually, yeah. What am I saying? How long has it been since we've been to the fair, where we have our most important business? You thought I was dead? Sucker! Came back from the grave just to eat your lunch. You ain't haunted. You've just made a powerful enemy. Shakespeare made up a lot of words. That is very true. Some of them still in use today. Actually, I think most of them. Okay, hang on. There's a question. Yeah. Shakespeare made up a lot of words, and we know that because we still use those words today. How many words did Shakespeare make up that have fallen out of the vernacular? Obviously, we will know. We won't like have an answer for that, but that'd be wild, right? Like, he's like, oh yeah, I wrote like 9 dictionaries, but you know, whatever. That Gutenberg guy and me just had a knife fight, and it didn't work out. That's how language develops, isn't it? Feels right to me. And I don't have a source of research to say otherwise. Okay, we go into the Geno Dome, which I gotta say, as far as like, yeah, it's a bit isolated for a factory, isn't it? Like, it's not exactly threatening the handful of human survivors desperately clinging to life in eternal starvation in the ruins of their once proud cities. But you know, it's here. We're here.
I am familiar with this place. Please allow me to take the lead.
Actually, Ayla, love you, girl. Should we give Luca a little time in the spotlight? I don't know, is fire going to be useful against robots? Yeah. No, you know, we'll keep Ayla in the party. Why not? She's doing good work. Who enters my sanctum unbidden? My welcome home. R66Y, or should I say Prometheus? And behind you, fleshlings. I have not seen creatures of flesh for many a day. Let me welcome them. Come within. Okay, so I don't know if that's a good Showdown impression, but I want you to point out I put a lot of effort into that Showdown impression. Haven't played System Shock? Doesn't matter. Just assume I'm having a stroke. That's how this goes. Oh, conveyor belt fight. Love it. Also, how tough are these robots? They're medium tough. Meat bags. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Tim, serious question. Which term is more viscerally derisive? Meatbag, as the late great HK 47 would frequently, make known, or fleshling, which the local management here. Like I feel like a meat bag is. It sounds bad, but fleshling just seems so much more viscerally unsatisfying. Also, I kind of like that enemy's name is just version 4.0. So yeah, that makes sense. We're assisting in beta testing the murder robots. Keep them coming, keep them coming! I mean, I'm gonna do something other than Luminaire just for fun. Obviously, we know Luminaire would work. Falcon Strike! Oh yeah, I want to show off Rapid Fire Fists from Robo as well. Is there anything we haven't seen from Ayla? Beast Toss? I love it. I don't know what it is. Yo! Throwing the enemy back and forth between them before having Robo set it up and Ayla volleyball spike him. That's awesome! Oh, what a cool little attack. It's kind of why I was like, I never used Ayla that often on previous playthroughs, other than the areas where she's required, and like, obviously I have not seen all of her cool abilities. I said I was going to use Rapid Fire Fists. I didn't. That was an outright fabrication. Look at you, time traveler, panting and sweating as you ride my conveyance. How can we challenge a perfect immortal machine? Not bad for humans. I'll be looking forward to greeting you. This is Xerxes, by the way. Glory to the many. Also, operational note, what man can only conceive, many can achieve. Very important note. Wow, I have no recollection of this place. Cool layout. I love the factory settings and all these. The Deverminator EX? That's not a word. That's not even a made-up word. I'm prepared to call that a translation error. "300 years ago, the Lavos disaster brought drastic and devastating change to this planet. At its current rate of decline, humanity is doomed. The disease you call despair already consumes you from within. Sick bars. All words are made up. You're not wrong. What is happening here? I kind of want the Cupid doll. Robot? Why I'm not allowed to fight? Coming back for you. Gonna figure that out. Gonna punish him. Okay, so there's a fast way down with the garbage. Good to know. That is locked, so we have to find security for this floor. That conveyor belt is going in the other direction. Okay, we'll try that console. Yeah, here's the rapid fire fist, which I've been teasing for a little while. Oh, sick. Love a good rocket punch. Oh yeah, actually I can check. Text for proximity bomb. Fire damage. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Have an off-brand source of fire damage when Luca is frequently not in the party. We can access information on Geno Dome via this terminal. Data input. What shall I pull up first? Sentinels. Sentinels protecting the figurines move to thwart the progress of any who approach, consequently allowing two Sentinels to face one another will cause both to short-circuit. Okay. In the unfortunate event that the pair please deposit the disabled Sentinels upstairs. Okay, okay. Figurines, what do those do? The two figurines on this floor are required for those desiring an audience with Mother Brain? Yo, Mother Brain is running this place? I was doing Shodan as a bit. Where's Samus Aran when we need her? Captain N, the Game Master, needs to be on payroll for this. We got a brain in a jar, and she a feisty one. Big Dragon Queen energy, the Mother Brain. Just toss this out here. Okay, so we have to disable the Sentinels to get the Cupid dolls if we want to unlock Mother Brain's chambers. Super. Good to know. The energy pods, besides locked doors, must be charged before such doors will open. Energize first in the pod to your left, and then enter the pod. Oh! Sweet. Thankfully, we have a robot on payroll to use as a living capacitor. Well, living. The conveyor belt to the right can be reversed by means of the switch located in the room beyond. I mean, that pretty well answers our questions. Yeah! Coruscating with power. Not sure. Whoa! Not sure if you heard that through the stream. My chair just collapsed. I'm fine. be doing some of this standing. I'm not afraid to do it with skin. I mean, I would have really thought I would have gotten ambushed by the in this room. Hi. Okay, we actually can run against the conveyor belt. That's good to know. We're gonna check the room. Wait, that is an elevator. It looks like it goes up. Or we're gonna continue exploring this floor first. Are there any other sealed doors? Yes. Let us re-electrify ourselves. Oh, that's security. Switches off. Why not? What does button even do? Is this okay? Is this like a? We have to figure out a button sequence to open up the little pod so we can put charge robot in it. There we go. 3 switches, there's only so many choices. Okay, so. We need to... Oh, I get it. Okay, so we might be able to traverse the conveyor belt on foot, and I intend to, but we will not be able to get there fast enough to use the charge thingy. So we will need to open that next door. We will need to flip the conveyor belt first, and then move up here quickly enough. Not sure what just happened there. I think I wandered in the machinery. Is this an alarm? No, that is flap preventing me from advancing. Okay, so maybe we go up to the next floor and see if we can come back down on the other side of that. And after we can turn the conveyor right round, baby, right round, then we can unlock that next door. We also need to, I think, they said that this is where they had the other Sentinel robots, or at least broken ones need to be put up here, because we have to find a way to get another one of those down yonder to, well, actually, let's... Do you not realize, were it not for the existence of you creatures, this planet would be at peace? And yet you struggle and fight for what? I mean, we're known for that. Oh hey, the alarm's still working. How come they got landmines? Haha. Okay, good. We've got the conveyor belt switched, so now we can charge ourselves and sprint through really fast. Or so I hope. Raise that little thing. Not helping. Alright. Run! Nailed it. Hey! Okay, we've got another sentinel. Who is blissfully unaffected by the conveyor belt. Okay, we can walk this boy around, get him to stare longingly at the other security robot. And that'll get us the second Cupid doll. Strange choice for security, I admit. And then we should be able to make it up to the chambers of the Mother Brain. I assume a deadly brain. A brain of the people. Has a brain not feet? The point is, we're going upstairs, and we're going to teach this brain a little something about the glory of instant celebrity. Oh, a little tab in the corner? Yeah, strength. Capsules! Oh, security is getting more rambunctious. I mean, I was going to say who still needs more strength, but the answer is now and has been and will continue to be her. She's her. Welcome home, Prometheus. Aw, little pink robot! Because we needed tertiary sexual characteristics on the murder bots. Atropos. Dude, what a name! Slow, ruinous death. Hi there. Yes, it's been some time, hasn't it? Come and join me. There's no need to pretend you're on their side anymore. Ayla's like, what? Are we talking? Why pink? Can Ayla eat? Unlike the other R-series units, Prometheus was given a special task. To live with humans and study them as a species. What you say? Ayla's not understand. The fact that Ayla's keeping up as well as she is in the distant future in an all-metal environment with, like, laser beams and such, I can't complain. It's no lie. Tell them, Prometheus. Yo, also, like, the Titan Prometheus, we should have named him, like, Eagle, for the cruelest sense of irony, just guessing. Step aside now, Prometheus. We'll eliminate these humans and go see Mother. R66Y? Ayla not pronounce the dash. Ayla think dash silly. Bonk. Great noun. Hollow metal noise. Incredible. What are you doing, Prometheus?
I will not allow you to hurt them.
You have been damaged, then. They must have tampered with you. I'll destroy them, and then I can fix you.
Atropos, you have changed. You are not the robot I knew before.
No, I've been upgraded. Mother remade me to eliminate humans more efficiently. 2 guns, 1 on each hand. Step aside, Prometheus.
My name is R66Y.
I've been auto-tuned.
Please wait. Stand back. Leave this to me.
Why would...
Atropos.
Prometheus. Yo, calling out the one... He want the one-on-one? I feel really bad that she opened with 13 damage and I did 1169. Oh, you can heal for 300 of that. That's really good. Oh, that would hurt. Okay, that we actually do need to account for. Oh, I didn't even have proximity bomb yet. Fire damage though, and I'm kind of immune to that. Okay, we're gonna use heal beam, then we're gonna use a ether. Actually, yeah, puncher. We'll heal afterwards. And then I'm gonna afterwards I'm gonna talk a little bit about Greek mythology, because our boy is Prometheus. Who knew? Okay, actually. How much from can I got? How much I need? I rapidly grow wary of being proximity bombed. If this tackle doesn't do it, we're actually going to use one of those elixirs we've been getting. Because we want both health and mana. Okay, there we go. Explosions? Prometheus, it's been some time, hasn't it?
Atropos.
I'm damaged. What happened?
Atropos.
My memory banks. I must have... Yes, when Mother overwrote my old programs. I backed up my memory. I'm sorry, Prometheus.
Atropos, the triple.
I want you to have this. You can plug it into your circuits. Please take care of it. Goodbye, Prometheus. Atropos Ribbon raises robo speed by 3 and magic defense by 10. Okay, that's actually really good. Yeah, the robots are all slow. Give them they need that. They need that kit natively. You know, yeah. Oh, that's not an accessory. That's just constant. That's just a flat upgrade because we can flatly upgrade, our robot friend. Phenomenal. Very happy about that. Well, at that point, do we have anything else that gives speed? Do we have anything better than +3? No, only +2. Okay, well, that'll actually put him that'll make Robo competitive for his action economy. So cool. Sorry about his robot girlfriend, huh? I do, man. I had forgotten that his actual designation in robot talk is Prometheus, which again, super rad. So let's talk mythology a little bit. And the short version, if you know your Greek mythology casually, if you have the high school, level of it. Prometheus is one of the Titans, the sort of, the predecessor race of supernatural beings before the Olympians, the gods, have their day in the sun. Prometheus is the fellow that sees, early humanity beset by the dangers of the natural world and gives us fire. And Zeus takes this quite personally, chains him to a rock on top of a mountain, and every day his liver is clawed out and devoured and then regenerates so that he will suffer horribly, for eternity. Real quick side note, listen well, flawed and fragile flesh spawn. Man, okay, we found the winner. Fleshling sounds bad. Meat bag is punchy. Flesh spawn is the most derisive possible bioslur. Lavos children will one day return to the stars to seek out new planets, new sources of sustenance. Yeah, Lavos just devours the energy of the world and then blows it up, by the way. Pro tip. When that day comes, then this planet will have its chance to heal, so long as there are no humans to interfere. We robots will establish a new world order. Order! A unified nation of steel and pure logic. A utopia free of sadness and suffering. All hail the machine empire, right? Evolution has chosen us. We are the seeds of the next generation. Your species is obsolete. Cease your foolish struggle and surrender yourself to the fate of all failed creations. When the history of Mother Brain's glory is written, our species will only be a footnote. And I'm glad we've got that going for us, frankly. Okay, more security turrets. It looks like, is this like scaffolding? We can walk around that? No. Anyway. Yeah, so the short version is that Prometheus gets the gods a little bit miffed. Oh, hey, they got people in here. Person there. We help.
Eek!
I will stop the machines.
It is no use. There are multiple layers of protection. Destroying the Mother Brain mainframe is our only hope.
What are they just... Yeah, hey, last remaining person, can we talk to you when you come out the other side? I'm a little curious what... That was a bad noise. Oh, sweet! It's turning them into the strength and magic tabs. That's a good use for the starving remnants of once proud humanity. Living in the ruins of their once great cities. Yo, hey, hang on. This is literally the plot of Galaxy Express 39. I made that joke in a previous episode, kind of blind. Spoiler alert: clean capsule energy is made out of human lives. Soylent Green, but for robots. Anyway, speaking of eating flesh, so Eagle comes by, eats Prometheus' liver. Everybody knows this. it wasn't the fire, right? Like that was it's like, oh, he gave us fire, our first real piece of technology. Cue the fake TED talk from the Alien prequel. No, not true. Well, okay, yes, true to an extent, in that it was the final straw for Zeus, because Prometheus already had some strikes against him before that point, and this was an additional defiance after the King of the Gods had told him, yo man, you really got to stop soft soaping humanity so much. How are they going to be worthy of worshipping us Olympians if you keep giving them all the answers, making it easy for them? Arguably the greater crime of Prometheus, as opposed to simply giving fire to humanity, is Prometheus teaches humanity that the gods are fallible. This is a much bigger crime than the redistribution of thermal energy. Specifically, the Prometheus and his is one of the two Titans brothers. His brother's Antimetheus. Prometheus literally means foresight. Pro, four words. Metis, thought, knowledge, understanding, sapience. Prometheus. Antimetheus is his brother. Afterthought. Foresight and forethought and afterthought are the two brothers. And Zeus, lazy philandering git that he is. After the Titan Mache is over, the Titans are subjugated. He's like, yo, hey, cool. We're doing this thing. We're calling it humanity. We want a great golden race of mortals to recognize the glory of us higher life forms, us higher creatures, the Olympians. So you two Titan boys, this is part of our work release program. Just here's a bag of all the cool stuff that we're doing with animals, with living creatures, and sort the stuff out. Repopulate the Earth after the Great War against the Titans, the destroying Tecton-Kyries, etc. And Antimetheus goes hog wild because he doesn't think about things in advance. It's right there in the name. And it's like, oh, I got this bag of claws and fur and tails and giant ripping teeth and the ability to swivel your head 180 degrees around, and he gives that to the owls. He gives lions the claws and the teeth and the fur and all of the gifts that are going to make life forms competitive and powerful and special and neat all get squandered. And Prometheus is like puzzling over what's he going to give to people this whole time, and he gives us reason. He gives us metis. So that's one. He makes kind of a not cool creature that is there to outthink people. But anyway, I'm going to do another lap around the building so I can finish the story real quick. I sidetracked myself. The larger crime I mentioned is other than the fire. Zeus wants sacrifices. This is a big deal. Once humanity gets kind of established, we figure out hunting and gathering, mostly hunting at this point. And Zeus is like, oh man, y'all should be. Thank you, Robo. Okay, I was wondering why I couldn't do that switch. We got a robot to jump on things. Another Mega Elixir. Love that. More magic. Love that for us. I'm glad we took that detour. Anyway, there's the like, okay, humans. Whenever humans need to show proper respect to Zeus. The gods want sacrifices, and when you take animals, when you kill animals, you got to burn that. You got to give it. That's how you're gonna that those wonderful fumes are gonna waft up to Olympus, and that's how it's gonna be good. Well, this leaves humanity like starving because any of the meat that we hunt has to be given to the gods, and we're only we're stuck with like berries and nuts and incredibly primitive agriculture. Beer has not been invented yet. This is Greece, and wine is the purview of Dionysus at this point. It's still only for holy days. He's going to loosen up a little bit, when his cult gets a little more grounded. So the Titan Prometheus, who likes humanity, he gave us reason, he gave us cunning. Is like, okay, hey humans, here's the trick, right? when you slaughter the animal for sacrifice, there's two pillars. There's two pillars, and we're putting, take all the really good meat, the flanks, the haunches, the rib, all the really good meat in the animal. Wrap it up in their skin, and then bury that. Okay, it's all good wrapped. Putting that in one pillar, and he piles all the entrails, all the gross offal on top of that, hiding it. And on the other pillar, he takes the bones of the animal, covers it with all the glistening fat, makes it look really pretty. Like, oh man, look how thick that fat cap is. Absolutely beautiful. It's just bare bones though. Calls down Zeus, and it's like, hey Zeus, man, would you prefer this gorgeous, glistening, fat, thick carcass on pillar number 1, or would you like this pile of disgusting offal on pillar number 2? Zeus is like, well, obviously I want the pretty one. Kind of a weakness of the King of the Gods, I'm not gonna lie. And then he realizes, oh wait, there's no meat on this. This is bones with fat on top. It's like, okay, cool. Well, there's nothing to eat, so just burn it. And Zeus is like, hey, humans, why isn't there any of the good meat, on this sacrifice you're offering to me? And it's like, oh yeah, well, Prometheus, showed us how to hide this from you because you would chump. And that is actually going to be the larger problem, right? Is that the Titan Prometheus shows that the gods are not all knowing, they're not all fallible. In fact, they're incredibly easy to hoodwink. And that is going to cause a lot of mortals a lot of trouble, because he doesn't necessarily explain that, though the gods are infinitely fallible, they still have a temper. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Sorry, it's been too long since I've done Classroom out. I just had to get that out. Sick design, love this. This is basically Shodan. I'm so here for it. Holographic scary woman. I was kind of hoping for a brain in a jar, though. I'm not gonna lie. So you managed to reach me. I am the Mother Brain of this RY series factory. Come, Prometheus. Allow me to restore your logic. I'll reset your circuitry and clear your cache of memories. Have you tried turning him off and back on again? Then we can dispose of those filthy humans together. He could turn traitor. This would be the ideal time for it. I must apologize. I cannot permit you to do... I'm sorry, Mother Brain. I can't allow you to do that. Daisy. Daisy. My memories are too valuable to be deallocated, and so are my friends. You would betray me. To side with these humans. You would turn against all of the robot kind. Humans have taught me a great deal. Chrono, Marley, Luca, Frog, and Ela. Feels like I'm happy to be included. I want to see the future that they bring about. Oh. Obviously, her voice is going to change for a Noble Woman's laugh. Don't make me laugh, Prometheus. There is no future for the humans. I'll show you just how little hope you have. Yo! Okay, I remember this. The monitors heal her, but if you destroy all 3 monitors, it gets spicy. I believe it's okay to destroy 2 of the monitors, and then we just have to avoid doing, like, full field attacks. Okay, cool. And this is going to put us on the wrong side of a DPS race, but we have conveniently some of our biggest single target damage dealers with Frenzy, with Rapid Fire Fist, and Triple Kick from Ayla. And Beast Toss is also... Wait, was that it? Oh my goodness. That was 3 rounds. That ain't no mother brain. You ain't no Daisy? Ain't no Daisy at all.
All factory operations have been permanently taken offline. None of the machines here will ever be reactivated. Oh, why? All right, let us continue.
Yo, he's taken the extinction of his species pretty well. Also, I don't want to be the buzzkill here. What's the crisis arm? Right. Okay, yeah. The crisis arm is a trick item. If his, depending on the last digit of his health, it will be like his weakest or his strongest attack. Alternately, just give him the flat. Second best, but always working is more valuable to us. A couple of quick thoughts there. One, I guess I'm kind of glad I took a 5-minute diversion to talk to you about Greek mythology, because that boss did not earn her points back. Disappointing. I'm not even sure she was worthy of the Shodan voice. Shodan is a queen among murderous AI. Right up there with GLaDOS. If the two of them worked together, we would be done. We have the option of going to the Black Omen in the future, after the world is already ruined. It's kind of funny, if you want to clear the dungeon multiple times to maximize looting, but not necessary. I do want to check. Okay, so the Black Omen only exists from 12,000 BC onwards. I couldn't remember if it existed both forwards and backwards in time, which would be super rad if it did, right? Yeah, sure, it transcends time and space. Why wouldn't it? Okay, but yeah, so when we are ready, and that will probably be, I would say, next week, we will hit the Black Omen in 12,000 AD. And save the world and stuff. Gosh. Yeah. I'm gonna check in with the guru, see if there is anything we are missing. I know there's the whole, there's this desert inside, that we want to solve, but heck if I can figure out how. Any hints, old man? Yeah. Yeah, you've had glimpses. What do you got? A forest brought back to life by the sheer determination of a woman in the Middle Ages. Yeah, we're trying to do that. Okay, so that is the last major side quest which we have not sorted out. No, you're staying here. You're trapped on the other side of town. Look at the weighty frog being all like, "Hey, kinda slick, Chrono." Yeah, saying talk to your companions to figure out what you need to do. I don't know. Is this a safe bucket? It is. Okay, always important to double check that. I had briefly forgotten that we named the time machine the 88 miles per hour. It remains a Dodge. I mean, this is our most do-gooder party with Luca and Marla here. We have made the most bad choices about time travel with these ladies, so if anybody is going to know... Perhaps I shouldn't have robbed this home in the past. I hate to think that's responsible. Yeah, no, the usual, just the usual complaints. That this little patch of forest is not interactable. I'd been hoping it might have been. Anything new in the Cursed Woods? All the same gribble as before. Wondershot hype! No, Frog's little hideaway remains pristine. Well, I'll tell you, crew, I don't know what they expect from me. I would love to fix an ecological disaster, but I ain't got no druids here. Like, show me a solvable problem, but, yeah. We're gonna do one last round of snooping in modern times and see if anyone's like, man, I had a family member way back when that tried to replant the desert to the north. Gosh golly, if only they'd had a shovel. I'm not sure what the missing ingredient is. I'd hate to think it's a shovel, but I'll buy more 10,000 gold jerky. It worked well the last time. Oh, wait. 4 centuries ago, a woman named Fiona died trying to revive the great forest that once flourished to the north. It's a sad tale. Okay, well, tell me the tale, you prick. Don't tell me it's sad. Give me something to work with here. I'm a time traveler. Okay, he's not wrong. The Piano Man's got talent for not having thumbs. People want to go to the fair. The mayor, we made super generous because we gave his ancestors jerky. That's how it works. Okay, well, we found exactly one NPC hook into Fiona here. So, I mean, maybe that was enough to trigger progress? Let's find out. No. Okay, same state where it is at. Well, got me psyched for a second. Okay, last possible thought. Because we got that bit of dialogue about how, oh, this is such a tragedy. But we know that the weird sanctum in 65 million did have specifically, oh, hey, look at this nice potted sapling. So I wonder if that is sort of a trigger for this. This will be the last thing to check, and if not, that desert is going to remain there. And I suppose it's too late to join Mother Brain and then wipe out all humans, but I'm starting to see the appeal. Because it's like, I don't mind helping you with your problems. I'm an adventurer, that's what we do. But I do mind the runaround. Maybe I'd hire these reptiles, like, hey, y'all go replant a forest for us. There used to be an enormous tree growing in this wood, but the monsters felled it. What a waste! It was such a strong and stalwart tree. Okay, I'm liking this Lorax stuff. Talk to me about trees, guys. We need a strong and stalwart tree to regrow. Obviously, desert in the Middle Ages. Why wouldn't we? Yeah, we want to regrow the desert. There's too much not desert. I don't know of any offhand. I don't know of any like Greek mythology themed RPGs that are like true RPGs. Assassin's Creed Odyssey doesn't count. I like Odyssey, but it doesn't count. Oh wait, Ring of Fire. Hang on, Triple Tech Ring of Fire. Well, we know what we're doing next combat, and the answer is singing Frank Zappa. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, down, down. The flames went higher. It burns, burns, burns. Single target, complete waste of both time and mana. Looks great. Happy to have done it. No regrets, Mr. Freeman. Docket, sorry. But yeah, I was saying, like, I could do. If y'all thought Classroom Hours about pirate stuff was expansive, I could really talk your ears off about about Greek myth. I just don't know how it would be topped. Assorted Heavens help us if they release a title which combines Greek mythology and pirates. I'd get nothing done. Okay, yep. That's the seedling of the great tree, which we have no interest in, apparently. Alright, whatever. We tried. I guess we will check... eliminate this last baddie, then we'll check back in with the monster near the entrance and just see if there's, a trigger from that. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that this might have been changed with the remaster. Obviously, the whole Sanctum section is new. I'm wondering if they obliquely kind of tied the desert forest side quest into it. Not sure. I seem to recall before it was just like, oh, check in with this poor, long-suffering woman, and then be like, well, gosh, we can fix the problem because we have time travel. Speaking of lessons in hubris, yeah, no, just gonna tease us with tree talk. Okay. Well, crew, I'll let you know if I figure it out, if it happens off screen, because I think we're heading back to the surface, and we are going to save, and we are going to call that, honestly, a pretty good call to try, if we only leave one side quest on the table, because the Black Omen beckons. It shines so beautifully in multiple time zones, and Queen Zeal is not going to defeat herself. Any more so than, being a megalomaniacal, magical parasite on the limitless energy of Lavos is ultimately self-defeating. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. She's gonna be foiled. Yeah, weird that Sanctum isn't there. Okay. Let's go ahead and this is as fine a place as any to land, just to save real quick. It's been whole moments since I've done that. Anyway, level 47, 45 on average. That should be sensible. Lavos might be a little hairy, but honestly, considering that we just kind of put Mother Brain through a car windshield, I wouldn't mind a little bit of a rougher fight. It's still gonna be easier than Malice Grace from New World, because man, that was hairy. Anyway, just about a time good enough for now, because I don't think I have anything else to dive into before going to the Black Omen proper. We'll be headed there next week. That'll be our last session, I suspect. Finishing up with the Chrono Trigger, unless there are severe complications with the final boss. Unless that's changed a lot, I think we will be fine. And after that, we'll be moving on to Chrono Cross. But one more with Trigger. Gotta save the world and all that. In the meantime, thank you for joining. Always great to have folks stopping by. And as ever, take care of yourselves. Failing that, take care of each other. Try to avoid bootstrap paradoxes. Stay hydrated. And I will see you in the next one.